Hi, welcome to my channel. Tonight I want to talk about Wendy Williams and her court guardianship fiasco. Um, Wendy evidently called into the View and has spoken to Joy Bayer, Whitby, and all of them to talk about her situation, her current situation. And she talked about her recent stint going to the emergency room, getting her own private evaluation, psychological evaluation. And she speaks on that. It says Wendy Williams called into ABC's The View to discuss her recent visit to the psychiatric hospital. It says Wendy said she received an independent psychological evaluation and had blood drawn for thyroid function tests. But most importantly, she says it was my choice to get an independent evaluation on my incapacitation, in which I don't have it, Wendy told the ladies. You sound okay to me, said Joy. How dare they say I have incapacitation? I do not, Wendy said emphatically. Co-host Anna Navarro asked Wendy about her niece Alex Finney, sneaking her out of the assisted living facility on Wednesday. Wendy has lived at the $18,000 a month facility for 8 months. Wendy explained how she got out of the facility with the help from her niece, Alex, and the boyfriend who flew in from Miami. She says she left the facility with permission from the Guardian, of course. However, the Guardian filed a police report with the NYPD accusing Alex of kidnapping her auntie. The former talk show host said when they returned to the coterie, I don't know what it's called, they stopped and posed for the paparazzi. She said, that's what I do. I stopped. I posed. Wendy said 2 staffers who had been off duty were still downstairs. Like, they're waiting for me. I'm like, oh my God, what is about to happen? It is a locked unit. Like, they have to use keys. The people who work there to open it so you can take the elevators downstairs. I am not permitted to do anything but stay on this floor, the memory unit floor where the people are 90, 80, 70. She said, look, I'm 60 and I don't even know what a memory unit, why I am here, where people don't remember anything. You know what I'm saying? So I stay in the bedroom the majority of the time, Wendy continued. I never go out to eat with them. They know, you know. I never go out to eat with them, you know. I stay in the bedroom. Wendy says she's not allowed to have friends, such as her advocate Gina Lisa Montesero. Co-host Sunny Holston told Wendy that her guardian lawyer issued a statement denying her claims that she's being kept from her family. The lawyer added that Wendy is receiving excellent medical care. Sunday asked Wendy how she's keeping up her spirits. And, you know, how does she keep up her spirits when she knows she can't go and do the things that she loves to do, like hosting her own talk show? Wendy says, I am a college-educated woman, and I've been doing important things all my life. And these 2 people don't look like me. They don't dress like me. They don't talk like me. They don't act like me. And I venture to say they will never be me. Wendy added that she was referring to her guardian and the judge. I need a new guardian and then I'll get out of the guardianship, she said. According to friends, Wendy has a history of non-compliance with her medications over the years. That's her problem. She don't listen to nobody, but yeah, you don't want her to go rogue because I feel like that's what she would do once she is out of that area. I don't think she needs something as restrictive as where she is. Like she can't come and go, like her family members can't come and go, but her responsible family members. You know what I'm saying? Someone that's not going to give her a drink or someone that's not going to, add to whatever else that, might be ailing her. Ailing, yeah. Psychosis in patients with dementia includes symptoms such as hallucinations, paranoid delusions, depression, anxiety, and more. She says some of Wendy's friends are saying that the assisted living is probably her best bet because she um, needs to be safe. Now, what I don't understand is why I feel like she's fighting for her freedom. Like, why can't her family members come see her? Like, why would the guardian call the police on her? On her no, yeah, why would the guardian file a police report with the NYPD and make it seem like she was being kidnapped? I don't get that. Like, why would the guardian do that? I see people every day, honestly, every day on my way to work that I know have substance abuse problems. And I don't see nobody trying to gather them up and put them away so they won't hurt themselves. I don't understand that. If you have a problem, you on your own. Ain't nobody trying to get no court. I mean, I don't know. And is it all about the money? Because as soon as they saw that somebody was being fraudulent, because Wells Fargo will do that. They actually sent me, a text message. Okay. I had gone to Walgreens, right? And bought my mom a lot of the over counter medicines that she likes to, have on hand and all her vitamins and things of that. And it wasn't a big price tag, but more than what I normally spend when I go into Walgreens. But I like the fact that they flagged me and they asked me about it. They said, "Does this look familiar to you?" And I think maybe my cost was it was over $100. And I said, "Yes, it is. It is me." I responded. They gave me time to respond. Last time I know when I went to New York because I was out of town, I was in a store and I was up at the register and my purchase wasn't nowhere near $100. But I guess because I was out of town, it flagged it. They declined my card. So Wells Fargo is good as far as that. Their fraud and abuse they'll be on it. They're on it. What I don't like is how they're doing that. Now I get what they're doing with Wendy. And Wendy, once her card was compromised level over $100,000, why didn't they just stop it? That's what they do with me with my little $100. Why wouldn't they stop $100,000 thing and have her call back about it? You would think that would have been in place. Not, oh, we're shutting down. You don't have any more access to your money. Oh, by the way, the court said we're going to put you here for your own best interest. I mean, I don't. Something else. What else? Went down for them to take control of her life? You know what I'm saying? I understand the need for fraud and abuse sectors within the banking system because people are stealing your identity. You do have vicious family member friends that could possibly, take advantage. I get that. But there's a threshold. Now, Wendy has millions of dollars. And why not just say we're cutting it off? You can't use it. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't cut me off, but they sent me a text talking about, "Oh, does this look familiar to you? Does this amount look? Do you remember this amount?" And I just said yes. because I know I spent that money. Why couldn't they do the same thing with Wendy? Now, mind you, if her son, who she claims is the reason why she's in the predicament that she is now, had racked up $100,000 or Uber Eats or wanted to rent a yacht or what have you, why couldn't, if she said okay once they sent her the text message or once they sent something, you know what I'm saying? Or say, well, no, we need to hear your voice. Oh, no, you need to come in. You know what I'm saying? It's still her money. But they're saying that she's not in her right mind. So who? Because all this happened before she was evaluated. All that happened was before she was evaluated, found out that she had dementia and all that kind of stuff, or whatever she supposedly not have. They shut that down before all of that was, I want to say, before all of that was even known, before they even, the courts got involved to the degree that they're in now. So what happened? Who did this to her? Somebody did that to her. Somebody got that ball rolling. And now they won't release it. They won't even you know what I mean? If you know how does anybody get forced into a guardianship? How did Britney Spears get forced into a guardianship? Somebody had to do that. Her family had to do that, but her family was around her. Her dad was around her. All the vultures were around her. She was in a conservatorship for the longest, right? And as soon as she came out, she went and married somebody. But she's still not in a conservatorship. She's not in one now. And we know she's got some issues. Maybe they're not substance abuse issues, but she's got issues and she could still be manipulated. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm not a part of Britney's universe. So I don't know. All I know is what I've heard in the blogs, on TV, and things of that nature. So I don't know all the particulars. But what I do know, I've been following Wendy's pretty closely. And prior to her being locked down in a facility, they've been put the block on her money. Even to her. Remember, she was living in her apartment in New York. And I guess whoever was in charge of her money in the bank was paying her bills. They stopped the money going to her ex-husband because that was part of the divorce decree. All of that. But what put it even further to the fact that she's locked down and doesn't have anybody that remotely cares about her around her, other than her niece who comes when she can. And then when the Guardian sends out a letter trying to debunk what the Breakfast Club had basically said, that she was restricted, couldn't leave, do this, that, and the other, she's free to go as she pleases, whatever. Her niece comes up there, say, okay, well, she's free to go, that we're going out to dinner. And then all of a sudden, because she didn't took her out to dinner, now the Guardian allegedly filed a police report with the NYPD. And then the judge, I want to say, came back and said that they want to move her to a more restricted place. Well, her lawyer has chimed in and said, no, it was an emergency hearing or something. They wanted to move Wendy somewhere else. Why are y'all doing that to her? I don't understand that. And there's plenty of people out here that need to be locked down just because they are a harm to themselves. But I don't see nobody grabbing them up, putting them in a conservatorship. It's got to be the money. Like, how much was Wendy's net worth? $5 million. At the peak of her career, Wendy's net worth was estimated to be around $40 million. However, her financial standing is significantly diminished, with current estimates suggesting it has fallen to approximately $5 million, largely due to health complications and legal disputes. So, Wendy initially rose to fame as a radio DJ, recognized for her candid commentary and outspoken views. She subsequently transitioned to television with the Wendy Williams Show in 2008, which she continued until 2022. So, well, she ain't got that much left. Don't you trying to deplete her funds? Like 18,000 a month for 8 months? That's crazy. 18,000? People robbing her blind. Like a lot of people were getting paid. A lot of people are getting paid. So within 8 months, she's spent at this facility $144,000 for 8 months. And I guess that includes like her meals, her medications, the nurses, people are getting paid off of her. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? I think it's a scam. I think the judge, the guardianship, the facility are all a scam. And I want to say they said that, what's her name? Morrissey. Sabrina Morrissey has more facilities in the area. So are these her facilities? So is she getting paid to be the guardianship as well as these are her facilities? Somebody need to investigate that. Somebody needs to investigate that pronto. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Before you leave the building, like this video. And with that being said, everyone be blessed. Peace.